My neighbor has been mowing the same patch of grass for 3 days straight, and I swear to God, it's getting taller.
Dude, you seeing this?
Seeing what?
The grass. It's moving, like it's breathing.
The blade swayed without wind, curling toward the mower like fingers.
You boys okay? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Look at his lawn. Just look at it.
Oh my God. That's not grass.
The neighbor turned his head. His eyes were black. Not dark. Black, like holes.
What the hell is wrong with his face?
The mower roared louder. The grass reached up.
Run.
But the grass was faster. It wrapped around their ankles. The neighbor smiled.
It's not just his lawn. It's everywhere.
The whole street was alive. The trees, the hedges, the weeds in the cracks in the sidewalk. All of it, watching.
What do they want?
The neighbor's mouth opened too wide.
They're hungry.
And then the screaming started.
We gotta get inside. Now,
They sprinted for the house, but the pavement cracked beneath them. Vines shot up like snakes.
The door. Lock the door.
They slammed it shut just as something heavy thudded against the wood.
What the hell is happening?
It's not just the grass. It's the whole town.
Outside, the streetlights flickered. Shadows moved where they shouldn't.
we need to call for help.
No signal.
The TV turned on by itself, static, then a voice.
That's the neighbor.
The screen flickered, the neighbor's face stretched into a grin, the walls creaked, something scraped against the roof.
They're inside.
The lights went out.
Flashlight. Where's the damn flashlight?
A click, a weak beam cut through the black. Dust swirled in the air.
Look.
The walls were bleeding. Thick, black sap oozed from the cracks.
That's not sap.
Moved, slithering toward them like liquid fingers.
Basement. Now,
They stumbled down the stairs. The door above them slammed shut.
Did you hear that?
A wet sound, like something peeling itself off the ceiling.
Don't look up.
The flashlight flickered. In the brief darkness, something shuffled closer.
there's another door down here?
Rusted hinges screamed as they forced it open. The smell hit them first, rotting earth.
It's... a tunnel.
The walls pulsed, like a heartbeat.
We don't have a choice.
They stepped into the throat of the house. The door slammed shut behind them.
No going back now.
Something giggled in the dark. Close, too close.
It's getting narrower.
The walls pressed in, sticky with something that wasn't moss. The flashlight flickered again.
Batteries are dying.
Then we run.
A wet crunch echoed behind them. Something heavy dragging itself through the tunnel.
Don't stop. Don't look back.
The ground sloped downward suddenly. Their shoes sank into warm mud.
It's not much.
The beam of light caught a pale shape ahead. A handprint, then another, leading deeper.
Its size.
The dragging sound sped up. Closer now.
There's light. Up ahead.
Not daylight. Greenish. Flickering. Like swamp gas.
That's not an exit.
The tunnel opened into a cavern. Dozens of figures stood motionless, faces upturned. Wait.
Oh, Jesus, they're all...
The flashlight died. In the dark, 100 mouths smiled.
Close your eye.
The green light pulsed. The standing figures twitched, then rushed forward. But there was nowhere left to run. The tunnel collapsed behind them. The cavern walls bled faster. The figures grabbed with too many hands.
Make it stop.
Then silence. Shouldn't have opened the door, but when you hear a voice that sounds exactly like your dead brother, begging to be let in, what would you do?
Please. It's so cold out here. Just let me in.
That was the first mistake. The second was looking into its eyes.
You recognize me, don't you?
It smiled. Too wide, too many teeth.
Who are you talking to?
My wife, she couldn't see it. It was standing right behind her.
She doesn't have to die. Just give me what I want.
I didn't know what it wanted, but I knew one thing. My brother's grave was still fresh. And whatever this was, it wasn't him.
You're scaring me. What's going on?
The thing tilted its head, and then it spoke again, this time in my wife's voice.
You never loved me. Not really.
That's when the lights went out.
Oh God, what's happening?
The voice was coming from everywhere now, whispering, laughing.
You should have left me buried.
The air turned ice cold, and then I felt its breath on my neck.
Now it's your turn.
I screamed, but no sound came out.
It's me. What's wrong with you?
She still couldn't see it, but I could, and it was reaching for her.
You'll make a good replacement.
I had to do something, but how do you fight something that shouldn't exist?
Why are you looking at me like that?
The thing smiled again, and this time it wore my face.
What?
But it was too late. The door was already closing behind us, and whatever was outside, it wasn't the world we knew anymore.
Welcome home.
The last thing I heard was my wife screaming. Then, silence.
Now you'll stay floating.
And that's when I realized the voice wasn't coming from outside. It was inside me all along.
Say it. Say you miss me.
I opened my mouth, but the words weren't mine anymore.
Missed you too, brother.
And then, the screaming started again. But this time, it wasn't my wife.
What did you just say?
My lips moved, but the voice wasn't mine.
I said I missed you. Isn't that what you wanted to hear?
That's not your voice.
She backed away, eyes wide. The thing wearing my skin laughed. A sound like cracking bones.
Of course it's my voice. Who else would it be?
The lights flickered. For a second I saw its reflection in the window. My face, but wrong. Stretched. Rotting.
Get away from me.
She turned to run, but the thing moved faster.
You can't leave. Not after everything I've done to come back.
It grabbed her arm. Her skin turned gray where it touched her.
Let go. Please.
The thing leaned in close, whispering in her ear.
You'll understand soon. We'll all be together again.
That's when I felt it. The thing inside me, squirming, pushing its way out.
It's almost time.
My vision blurred, the room twisted, and then I wasn't me anymore.
Open your eyes.
I did, and I saw myself, my real body, collapsed on the floor, lifeless.
No.
The thing wearing me smiled.
Now you see. Now you know.
My wife sobbed, clutching my empty body.
What did you do to him?
Nothing he didn't deserve.
The thing stepped closer,
You next.
and then the lights went out for good.
Run.
And for the first time I understood it wasn't just wearing me.
Who are you?
The voice that answered wasn't mine, wasn't the thing's.
I tried to warn you.
The lights surged back on. The thing screamed. My brother's voice grew louder, tearing through the room like a storm.
You don't belong here.
The thing's skin split. Black smoke poured from its mouth, its eyes.
You can't make me leave.
And then silence.
Is it